So, last time I ran out of space. Again. Because of stupid freaking encoder refuses to just... it gets stuck at 100%. It's... I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's just stuck at 100%. Then it actually finishes, and it starts again, but it doesn't start. It just keeps sitting there at 0, not doing anything. It sits there, and half an hour passes and it still didn't do even 0.1%. Still nothing, still nothing. I just get pissed off and fucking close the thing. I'm gonna restart it later on, but yeah. Again, I don't have much space because, again, a freaking encoder bugs out. It's like, I cut it slightly, I do the audio. It doesn't take long because with this microphone, it just doesn't take long. And then the freaking encoder, the last step, which just requires 0 input from me, is the one thing which bugs out. Okay, you know what? Yeah, fucked up. Anyway, that was a bit. So yeah, last time the video cut out before I actually investigated the last part. Above the stage was you could investigate that, and you could see the curtains, which is looking from a pole, which I'm thinking is actually a pretty big pretty big clue. So this is Himiko's research lab. What are we gonna investigate again? The trick what Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know...
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with not tricks and mechanism? That would be a problem. But it's not just about a trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. And punch him in the face.
Shuichi!
Hey Shuichi, did you want to ask me something? I'll tell you anything you want to know. You're my favorite after all. And he says that. It sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey!
I do actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late. I see. You wanna know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. You know, all things considered, I don't think that fucker can manage to kill Ryoma. She was off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
And what were you doing then? It'll be easier if I just explain step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. It was about 5 minutes before 9 PM. After that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened. Something happened? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. It was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was around 9 PM. She started throwing questions at me left and right and asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom earlier? She just kept talking, and finally let me go at around 10 PM when nighttime rolled around. Oh geez, she was just whining at him for an hour. That's crazy. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half. Wow, your alibi is like the most suspicious freaking thing ever. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't want to listen to you. You're not worth of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That is...
Is that a request?
So that means...
And then, I guess Kirumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end she caught me a little before 10 PM.
I'm disappointed.
And she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So...
So, do your alibi still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe...
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, we should hold up. And from 9 PM until nighttime, both Kikichi and Kirumi have alibis. After Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 PM. And from 10 to 11 he doesn't have an alibi. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing me. Something odd? Saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It's too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. Oh, a girl in her underwear. What the hell is he talking about?
By the way,
Oh, by the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you? And what were you doing? I was running around the whole time, hidden in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. Huh, I see. Oh, what did you tell him? He didn't need to know that. What were you doing here, Tsumugi? Huh? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
okay.
Ah, is that so?
Hey, so
So, did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them. No, in fact, I still haven't found anything. And get to it. Looking around is how you find clues. But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Tsumugi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance. So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way even plain old me can help out. Yeah, she did have an alibi, I just tried to remember. Okay, let's do this. Do I need to look at anything here? I don't think anything here was used except the tank. Wait, but it's still here. Hold up, what the hell? It's a huge water tank, it looks like the one used in Himiko's show. Looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kiba when we carried the tank out of here.
then
And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of a trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switching mechanism. Huh? What's this? There's a segment of a tank near the top that opens up, but why open up there? Oh wait, perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to open up here. The tank trick? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it is. So near the top there's just a tiny part which just opens up. Huh. Alright. Anything else I need to look at? Yeah, it seems like I don't. Alright. So basically look at the tank, talk to Kokichi. What else? Ryoma's room. Damn, I forgot what else. I guess I can just check Ryoma's room. Hold up, am I going the right way? Entrance is on the other side, so I need to go through here. Yeah, I need to go through here and then turn left here. So going forward. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I needed to investigate something else. Oh yeah, pool, yeah, definitely. Alright, so pool, the room. Yeah, I think that's it. Or was there something else? Whatever, I'll get reminded. Alright, so go with the pool, it's closer. Or is it? Actually, now when I think about it, it's actually probably further away. Tiny bit. Whatever. Okay, so. What to investigate here? Hey, what? Huh? What's that? There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
And I guess some idiots didn't clean up after themselves. Oh my. Those idiots again. Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. You get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play with everyone. In the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, one of them might be onto something. I kinda wanna go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid.
Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack those bastards into the pits of hell. We're Ramonacaps, the meanest, nicest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
If you don't get it, I'll throw you all into the pool myself. Please don't.
Can't we all get
Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
You say that. If we didn't get along, I'll end up like Mama Kid.
So long, farewell.
Maybe.
Hmm.
So then, it was one of us who put the inner tube there, not the monocabs? Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case? If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? This is intriguing. Can I... oh, bit of fabric? Oh, what's that? Oh, there's something else floating in the pool. Looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know.
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Ah, yes, but... perhaps it's just my intuition, but it doesn't bother me. It does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Also, I'm curious what about Kirigiri when he's considering himself the ultimate detective. This button. Alright, so... yeah, what bothers me is the fact how exactly did they get to the window. Like, okay, it's open, they dumped the body from here, as I assume, in the fish tank. But how exactly did they climb up there? You can see the gym's window from here. That's the window we investigated from on top of a stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You won't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree, the ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through here.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Anything else? Can't think of any other suspicious things. This is a pool equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Huh? Is that an electric air pump? I see, you could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. Huh. At all, or in that place? It's a large diving board. It looks like you'd find it, something kind of, yeah, nothing about it. Is that it? I think I still need to investigate. Could be the pool itself. So I think it had more water last time. Doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still plenty of water to swim in. Water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Which I already checked. So what it is now. Did I just talk to him? Wait, pool entrance? No. This window? This building is a school building. That must mean that the window goes somewhere. Most of the windows are blocked off, but that one looks normal. What room has that window? That's a point of interest. I have a sneaking suspicion I know where that window leads. You got anything to say, man?
You know.
We can stay here forever. Let's go investigate other spots. We don't have time to be lazing around, isn't that right, sidekick?
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. So, what else did I forget to investigate? I don't know, I didn't see anything else. And I checked the pool, I checked the window, I checked the shed. Or whatever that place is called. There are only rules which I didn't look at. Some pool rules I killed as one, suspicious blah blah blah, pulse blah 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 blah. Something bothering about the rules, they say... Oh. Oh no, no jumping into a pool, especially at night time. Whoa, where do you come from?
Yeah.
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
No, no, no.
But the pool is off limits at night time. See? No swimming at night time.
That's.
That would be a violation, right?
Hey,
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exorcils. He's got that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, can I assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive. Huh. Swimming at nighttime. This just might play into a case.
Hey, so
Hey Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
but
Well, the inner tube is bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case. But you know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? Just leave it sitting like that. Don't you think that's straight up careless?
no.
No, even if I wanted to put it away, I couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here what could be used to get at the inner tube.
Remember.
Water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know.
Well, why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right. We can get in the water. Can get in the water. Yes, I suppose you can think of it that way. So it was nighttime and we couldn't get in the pool. But we also can fish that thing out in any way. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places. It's no time to waste. Yeah, psychic, yeah, sure. So let's check our places. I guess we'd like to leave. Ryoma's room then. Also, you know what would be nice? Some kind of like, yo, what did we forget to investigate? That would be cool. That I guess he doesn't say that. Oh well. Alright. Let's find out what's going on in his room. Oh yeah. I wanted to investigate his lab as well. Okay, so he should be where? Ah, here he is. There we go. That's definitely him. Alright. This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase? Okay, it was opened all the drawer. Opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. Huh? That's weird, I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so I can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey.
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was video, there's a high probability that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember.
If her motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason for the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminated evidence. That's true. And the video's not in the room, which means... So it's just like we thought. That video was the motive.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick.
Shuichi.
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So.
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean.
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
Nah.
They show the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So maybe we should have watched them, without looking away from the truth.
I mean.
At the time I agreed with Kiba, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together? Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos, share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'll be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah.
That's what Kokichi was trying to do. Huh?
Hey.
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a multi-video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us in the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
So the normal person would have done. But the thing is, he is not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true, it's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. Okay, raising the chair. There we go. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Honestly, I don't know about that. I never know what's going on in his head. So we didn't find anything here, I suppose. Yep, nothing here. So let's check his lab then. It was on the 3rd floor, I assume. Can I quick travel? Yeah. Alright, so... No. No. Still no. I suppose yes. Okay, so... what button? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's talk to Kirumi first. I trust you have lots more than we do her. Huh? What are you doing here, Kirumi?
Do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person, yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. So you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course, since you're done here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So,
Last time I saw him was way before then. Didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Ben.
And you're fine, Kaede. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey!
Last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive around 8 PM yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using his Shuichi method. So Ryoma was still running around after he got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Mio saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 PM. Alright. Okay, do you have anything to say?
Hey!
Okay, what are you doing here? Earlier you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off.
Huh?
Sidekick?
got it.
Yep, Shuichi is my sidekick now.
Hey.
Shouldn't be the other way around. The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So,
Dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
Well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
you know,
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
Because it's bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
Don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just wanted to talk to me, Maki. If it has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey!
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
Is that alright?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation, because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey!
And I can ask you this, did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
Why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that. Well, I guess he won't hold back. He would hold back against the girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to live so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey.
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here.
Huh?
Huh? You are?
that's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki is what she was here the whole time. But no one can verify the testimony. That might be a problem later. Okay, so... where's his lab? I think it's around here to the left. Alright, same thing. Yeah, right, there we go. So what's in here? If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi? Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. Oh yeah, I'm curious about the shower room because I didn't witness it last time. He was just like, oh, it's a shower room, yeah. Oh, there we go. Here it is. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the ultimate tennis pros. And more like the ultimate prisoner's lab.
Hey, so
You think it was made that way on purpose? Did I remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I did. Jeez, Monokuma's got that taste. Well, I already knew that. It'd be funny if he just popped up and was like, ah, fuck you! I got the best taste! I'm the cutest bear around! Where they are, the handcuffs. Look at the handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Wait, are they the same?
Because...
I think so. Here, look.
Remember.
See, one empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Okay. Sink. This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. Huh? What's this? Scratches on stone. Like something was scraped against it. You're right. What made them? The scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. This is interesting. Weird. Closed window? Wait, is that the window? This window has no lines of barbed wires or bars blocking it. Could it be? There was that one window I could see from the pool area. Might be it. I'm going to open it and check.
Just as I suspected. The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
third floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
If anyone violates this school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then a person will be ripped apart by cells. You'd go that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Because it hasn't happened yet. Can I assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive.
But you know,
Why'd he say no one alive?
Is that alright?
I believe he was hinting at what a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means that it's possible that the dead body was in the gym or pool at nighttime.
you know,
So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed? But you know, there's no point carrying his body there if you can't even get it. I don't know if it's safe to say that it was no point. Wait a sec, what's this? Huh?
hey, so
Look, there's weird scratches on the window's frame.
You're right.
Yeah, it's as if something scraped against it. These marks are similar to ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't a result of opening and closing the window normally. The window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. Looks like it would hold even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi,
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito Momota.
It's all in a day's work for Kaede Momota, luminary of stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Okay. We came here to confirm our suspicions about the handcuffs found in the tank, but I found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, There are too many points of concern to be a mere coincidence. Must be important evidence.
Hey!
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right!
Alright, and on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right. And this is where we get stuck because I don't remember what next place is there. Ah, shit.
Hey, so...
So, where should we go?
Whoa!
Whoa! She came out of the shower room, Kaede tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up!
The hell? Something caught on my leg!
That's...
Ah, it looks like a cable.
Ah!
It's from a tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. Wait, tennis net? I see, so that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. Oh, right. Yeah, the net was, well, like, in place. Not like this. Huh. I see. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. Yeah, last time it was fine. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed.
Huh?
So, like, someone took a cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey!
Kaede, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No, need. It's just about 50 feet long.
Huh?
What?
Ah!
I was in the tennis club until middle school, so I know how long the cable is.
Uh,
You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey!
Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah!
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days there's no one who has played tennis who hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. Pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of a cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
No, nothing suspicious. Nothing specific, I was just checking. Yeah, so detectives get bothered by small details, eh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? It's that cable. Oh boy.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
You fucker.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dumbass!
Yeah, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
Why?
Why do you trust me, Kaede? There's a chance that I'm the culprit.
Idiot!
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Is that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it!
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now is all you've got.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Kaede, I know.
Keep your chin up!
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. That's my sidekick. He's right, I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. Have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive. Together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live, I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never! You know what would be great? If you died. That would be hilarious. Okay. So I guess we'll go all the way. So using quick travel. Crack travel. Yes, let's use a crack travel. Ah, jeez. Okay, so I could have went left, but no. Anyway, all the clues. I actually have no idea who could that be. Just like last time. But yeah, I still thought it was Gonta. This time I'm actually confused as to who could have done it. I mean, Kikiji's alibi, I really dislike it because... I don't know, that guy is a bullshitter. But I can't just focus on him because I don't like him. So who could it be? Yeah, I gotta think about that. Right, judgment. Also, shouldn't everyone be on the way there? Oh, he's got his child. What's the name of that thing? The thing with water. Is everyone ready? Not like we have a choice, right? You're quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
Nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey!
You? Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate? You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this to class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Okay, so let's just look at everybody. So, who can be the murderer? Well... Damn, I just need a list of people who weren't there. I remember she... was there... that probably wasn't... Actually, Mio, yeah. I think she's very suspicious. Mio... Maki... I don't remember if she was at the meet and greet. But yeah, girls again. Girls are suspicious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this is going. God. I wonder if I'm gonna get any murder rate. I mean, I guessed one right in the second game. It appeared before us with the purpose of sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing, just as we passed through the door. It started up again. Normally I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt like trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder, just when I thought I would pass out from my nerves. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just beginning.
Welcome!
Welcome. You've helplessly arrived once again. Huh? Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exocells to build this courtroom. That's why we just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
I am happy to be used as a slave by father.
What are you saying?
You did so really committed to this henchman bit.
They're so...
You guys are so cute, but I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it.
Hmm?
It's just for show. Are you showing this to the people outside and... Oh, Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Oh, so this is broadcast, like the first game. Get it? They're not with us, as in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Oh, so, not what I thought. In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. I think he just revealed a pretty huge clue, which... yeah. Ryoma Hashi, the ultimate tank sparrow. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. And for that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie, and I want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish entrusted to me. I will find the truth, to get out of here, with everyone, alive, and going to survive. I can't die here, in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. Yes, I do want to save. And because I don't have much space, I think I'll end it here. Because fucking encoding.